Hey, good morning YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all of my friends on MySpace. It's Brendan coming at you from Top Secret Imports in Durham, North Carolina. Today we're going to be bringing you a couple of walk-around videos on some new inventory that just arrived from port. In fact, this stuff is so fresh, it still has the port writing on it. We're going to take you all around these units, talk to you a little bit about them, and show you all of the benefits and features of these 1999 facelifted models. Check it out. All right, first up here, we have the 1999 Suzuki Carry Turbo. Now we're gonna talk a little bit about the 99 Carry in general and a little bit about the Turbo variant. So the 1999 Suzuki Carry was, I believe, the fourth generation of Suzuki trucks, sold as the Carry in truck form or as the Every in the van. Now, the powertrain and drivetrain in the 1999 Suzukis, much like many of the others, were upgraded for 1999, where they modernized the fuel system and went from carburetors to fuel injection. And depending on the tune, the turbo variants actually varied between 52 and 64 horsepower. A lot of people don't realize that the turbos came with different factory tuning depending on the variant and options and things like that. So this particular model, again, beautiful 1999 facelifted Suzuki Carry Turbo. This one we've imported, of course, through our export partner in Japan, Trademaster Co. Limited. So a couple of the notable changes in the 1999 models, of course, include the wheel forward semi-bonneted design with the elongated wheelbase. Like many of the trucks, or all of the trucks in 1999, these were widened as well as lengthened to meet the new K-car standards and improve their performance in a crash. This particular model, again, coming in through our partner Trademaster Co. Limited, comes to us fully serviced. You do have a set of aftermarket wheels as well as brand new tires. As always, you're getting the brand new battery and all of the maintenance services completed and ready to go. So when your truck hits port, it is truly ride and drive. Now, full disclosure, when these trucks arrived, we went ahead and washed off a little bit of the port grime because, you know, after about 35 days at sea, a few days at port on either end, they will come in a little dirty. But again, like all of the units we're bringing in through Trademaster, this one is really spectacular. I mean, very few minor dents and dings around the body and bed. Again, always indicative of its 25 years of service overseas, and really just a great little truck. This one, like so many of the turbos, is fully optioned. So in the cabin here, you have, of course, an airbag steering wheel. You do have your factory air conditioning. I'm not sure what angle my camera is shooting at here. The compressor button to engage the air conditioning system on and off. And then, of course, you have your 5-speed manual transmission and a selectable 4-wheel drive system with 2-speed transfer case. So you can select between 2 high, 4 high, as well as 4 low. This model did arrive with some Japanese market seat covers, a really nice set of factory Suzuki rubber floor mats. Of course, the upgraded and increased size cabin features a larger glove compartment, a little tray here, although what you could possibly keep in that location at that angle is beyond me. Again, you see a Carrozzeria upgraded head unit. Now this one, of course, seems to be a 90s upgrade, as it still features a cassette deck. I am not sure if this may have possibly been an upgraded factory option, but this is probably the first time I've seen a 99 with a Carrozzeria or Pioneer branded tape deck from Japan. You do, of course, have the factory ashtray, which does show some signs of use, and a 12-volt outlet that would allow you to either utilize the cigarette lighter or plug in a little charger. Again, 1999 model, features that increased cab space, that factory airbag, nice loud horn, and some additional crash safety thanks to its widened and lengthened design. So here, the semi-bonneted design on the Suzuki does have a little hood pull underneath the dash to the right of the steering column. And if you come around the front, You'll see that that little bonnet will pop open. And of course, like all the little cars and trucks of this era, you've got a little latch to release, then a tiny little hood prop here. And then as you can see, like all of the trucks did in '99 with these semi-bonneted design, they relocated a couple of the items that were previously found in the cabin or under the truck. So you've got your brake fluid reservoir here, of course your engine coolant expansion tank, your factory jack, as well as jack handle, and your windshield washer fluid. You've got your wiper motors, your radiator and radiator cap, all very accessible here under this semi-bonneted design. The headlights in this truck show beautifully. After 25 years of age, this truck looks like it was very well cared for. I don't necessarily see signs that this truck received a repaint at any point in its life. And in fact, best I can tell, it looks largely original and just really in great condition. I mean, you can kind of tell where there was a little touch-up paint on the tailgate used probably during one of the biannual inspections there in Japan. Now this unit does feature the underbed toolboxes, which we'll unlock and show you the inside of here shortly. But again, just looking around this truck, when you look underneath, around the frame, the rocker panels, pinch welds, things like that, you'll see that like all of our units that we're importing through Trademaster Company Limited, this one is just as clean as the next. Some of these areas to look out for, whether you're buying, importing, or you know, looking to import your own K-truck, you're always wanting to check under the mats, and just all of those little areas that are notorious for rust. So I don't know, not much to say about this other than that this is an absolutely gorgeous little truck. The Suzuki Carry Turbo is a very rare model compared to the naturally aspirated units. And again, this one comes much like all the other turbos, just fully loaded with all of the factory options. Again, inside of the driver's cabin, underneath your floor mats, underneath the factory rubber floor liner, as you can see here, just an absolutely gorgeous truck. Now, this is a mid-engine truck, so of course the Suzuki here, you're going to have access to your engine under your seats. We're not going to take too deep a dive on the access and all of that, but of course, engine bay directly under your seats here. So you've got your valve cover, your oil fill right here under the passenger seat. Little new Japanese market battery there. Not sure if we're getting a very good angle, but look at just how spotless. I mean, even that heat shield down bottom, hopefully my camera is catching that. Just beautiful, no rust. Really a truck that was clearly well taken care of and probably garaged for much of its life. So this does have a digital odometer on it. So off the top of my head, can't quite remember the miles or kilometers that this one has on it, but we'll turn this key on and start it up here. We've got 79,749 original kilometers. So that's going to be right about 48,000 US miles. Of course, these fuel injected trucks start right up. There's no difference in idle depending on air temperature or whether or not your engine is warm or cool. The 99s do have your VIN plate here in the door jamb with your VIN, engine code, displacement, factory color code, things like that. So there you go, 1999 Suzuki Carry Turbo, new and in stock here at Top Secret Imports. This one again brought to us from Trademaster Company Limited. Give those guys a follow, check them out. Give us a follow, check us out. We've got lots of stuff coming in from Japan soon. Much of it is on our website. Lots of new units will be added soon. And of course, those are all available either to directly import to a port of your choosing or to purchase through us once they arrive here at our retail facility in Durham, North Carolina. All right, so there it is, the 99 Suzuki Carry Turbo. Like all the other trucks, we're gonna take you for a quick ride in this one, show you its on-road prowess and usability. So follow along and subscribe if you're not. Goodbye. I'm gonna slip out in traffic here. In first gear, in the Turbo Carry. The guy behind me decided to change lanes because he didn't realize I was going to cut through the first lane to get over here into the left. And again, this turbo carry now, this thing is moving. You might be able to see my support vehicle next to me. We got a little metal rattle. Oh, I got my bedside, fold down bedside rattling down there. So I'll try and give you a little point of view here of what we deal with up and down South Miami, so that you kind of can see what's up with these driving videos I do. So, all right, so we're in third, and all right, so we're in third, heading up a hill, shifting 60K, and this is the turbo carry now. We're cresting the hill, so acceleration is much better. Upshift into fifth. And as you can see here, we have no problem getting right up to 100 kilometers an hour or 62 miles per hour. I'm just maintaining here up the hill, especially with the traffic in front of me. This traffic tends to slow down over this hill. Here comes my support vehicle, catching some rollers. All right, back to the camera here. Safety first, or third as the saying goes. Oh boy, we've got some activity on the side of the road up ahead. No, that's on the service road beside the highway. All right, so the 99 Suzuki Carry Turbo, super capable vehicle. I'm rolling 110 kilometers an hour, just kind of hanging with traffic here. This is, like we've talked about with these trucks, a mid-engine truck, so you do have a bit more engine noise and vibration here directly under the cab in these mid-engine trucks. But again, we'll get off onto the secondary road so I can show you a little bit more on the performance. Wheel forward design, again, pretty stable on road. You do have the power steering and the airbag. Fully optioned turbo models typically had all of the other factory equipment, air conditioning and ABS and all that stuff. So very capable little truck. I'm going to turn left here as we go over these tracks. This person in front of us in this van, though, they are crazy slow, so we're just going to deviate from our path a little bit here, take you down parallel with the train tracks. This part of East Durham here, actually there's still some rail spurs off into some industrial properties over here where they still ship and receive material by rail. Pretty cool. This is just sort of rural East Durham here, so I'm on kind of a straight country road. You know, very quickly shifting through the gears up into fifth. We do have a little of that bedside, fold down bedside rattle. You can probably hear that in the background. Again, getting right up into fifth gear, going 100 kilometers an hour. Again, that's about 62 miles an hour. The K-trucks, depending on the gearing, depending on the model, depending on the options and terrain, you're really fine to use them from, you know, off-road, country use, creeping along, crawler gear, sub 5 miles an hour, all the way up to 65, 75 miles per hour if, you know, speed limits and state laws allow. A little right-hand turn here. Again, downshifting really late into fourth, and then mid-turn into third. Because you're again not really counting on that engine braking in these the way you would in a regular manual vehicle. Case in point here, light ahead just turned from green to yellow to red. I'm still in fourth, decelerating now all the way down to like 40 kilometers an hour, downshifting into third, and then rolling to a stop from third as I downshift into second. Since second gear is my effective first gear, right? We're gonna not take off in first. So we're on a little bit of a downhill here, and give you a little bit of this point of view footage while doing so. See if I can do it like this for y'all. All right, so taking off in second. Of course, we have the left turn lane here with the flashing yellow with the oncoming traffic ahead. So we're just gonna roll to a stop, leaving ourselves in second gear. Boom, a little dark under the underpass here. We'll show you this takeoff period here. We're gonna sneak between these two vehicles maybe. Might be getting the green arrow here, yep. All right, so quick little hop onto the on-ramp. Second, up to third. Heading up a very steep hill here. Hopefully my GoPro is not dying. That's 40 kilometers per hour as I upshift into fourth. And as you can see now, as we're coming up to the top of the hill, rapidly approaching 90 kilometers an hour, or 55 miles per hour, approximately. It's not the exact math, but it's close enough. And, oh yeah, that's right, my fifth gear is geared a little lower in this truck than some others. It almost sounds like you should have another gear once you wind it up into about 65, 70 miles an hour here. The gearing in the Suzuki Carry at about 68 to 72. She's wound a little tight, but again, really just very capable little unit here. As you can see, we're catching up to the people in front of us. So we're gonna turn on our blinker and jump into the left lane here. As you can tell, coming back around the bend, heading back towards the shop. Again, this is all 55 mile per hour zone right in this little stretch. Support vehicle coming up beside me. Great opportunity for some high-speed rollers. Dang, I don't know if you can see that. Somebody took out the one pole of that street sign there. All right, coming up to the top of the hill here, 100 kilometers an hour, about 62 miles per hour. We've got this little roller coaster ride as we come back towards the shop. And at the light here, it goes down to a 45 mile per hour zone. Oh boy, we've got people taking right on red right in front of this person next to me. Glad they didn't move over on me. What a surprise. A Hyundai. Again, the Elantra is not exactly known for its reliability. Public service announcement from a car dealer and somebody in the car business. They're fine. They're fine. Just not known for reliability. So there you go. Coming up on South Miami, 1331, baby. Here we are. Now play chicken into the turn lane here. We roll back into the shop. I'm gonna downshift very late into fourth and actually start my turn in fourth into the shop.